What is the reality of being an artist in RCT? Organisations are parachuting more than the paratroopers. No long-lasting embedded work, dip they toe before heading back to the big pond where all the big fish play pin the tail on the next deprived area. I question if we'll ever be worthy in a location that is treated as outreach. Let's spend the money to put our postcode on the grant, but won't put our postcode on the stages allowing us to make our own stamp. Go back to the corner. Find and close the letter I, because I won't be standing for that, feeding yourselves off our backs. Couldn't possibly give us the money to create with no strings attached. We treat it like convicted fraudsters, tied down like puppies dancing, making you tons of cash. RCT has no creative pathway. There's no wonder so many move away. You can't find a creative job, seek employment in the corner shop just to stay afloat. The failure to support homegrown talent from the get-go. Need external credit to be attractive to our homeland, so I'm asking, why is it so hard to hear a Rhondda accent platformed? As an artist, I'm misunderstood. My passion's mistaken for anger when in truth I'm tired of being used. I'm sick of those in organisations who are supposed to serve the nation say, well, there's no one as good as me. Then why do we need a conversation on how to engage a community? There's people in positions of power dictating what's necessary. They wouldn't know the next steps if I gave them a map with a clear arrow from A to B. We even have ADs who don't know Pontypridd. So, how do we move forward? Put artists in positions to create, lose the strict deadlines. Outcomes aren't important. Offer them £30,000 a year just to nurture their talent. After all, the funders want that. Let's make it a place where the arts are supported. At every stage of your career, there'll be a seat for you. Spaces should have their doors open. I mean, most of them are public buildings after all. Artists in residence, co-working, increase the footfall. Chance encounters and new networks formed. We need programs that encourage new talent in multiple art forms. Stage schools have pathways to perform, so let's address the technical shortage. Space for young producers, designers, makers, expertly crafted, providing them a toolkit. Promote alternative education. It's okay to be a school dropout. Ditch the stigma around formal qualifications. Build an offer that eliminates the need for rich parents. The work needs to start before it's too late. I'll go above and beyond to nurture talent in council estates, city in the sky abandoned by local services. The arts are there to pick up the pieces, giving the youth of today a space to release. Reduced crime rate, stabilise mental health and build community strength. Surely this is enough to support my case. Such strong desire, but your fire will die. You've met your match. I'll continue to ignite. Quit while you're ahead? You've had some success. Not until we've all ate. We've tried it before. We gave up 10 years ago. Things evolve. Why are you afraid? We don't like change. We prefer to play it safe. You wonder why there's such a dire state. You're letting us rot. Arts in the valleys is all forgotten. Infrastructure non-existent. I'll continue to be persistent. You need to adjust the lens in which you view this. The sector so selfish. Who are you? Is your work even of value? You have a lot of opinions that not many agree with? That'll be because the sector doesn't exactly represent me. Low socio-economic is filtered from the spreadsheet. It's a losing battle you're fighting, I'm afraid. If you're not moving, we'll shift the ground underneath you. RCT is not outreach, we're building an art scene.